Good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's having a wonderful and safe weekend. Myself, I decided to go away for the weekend with a friend. And anyway, I'm making this little audio from an undisclosed location per request. I grew up Catholic, and I went to Catholic parochial school, and I was married once in a church. My children were baptized in churches, and at a certain point in my life, when I was raising my kids, we went to Bible study at church, and one of the things, it's like a common, you've heard it a million gazillion times. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Okay. I used to always think that it meant like, oh, God doesn't want you doing it. Like, in other words, you got to be good and you've got to control yourself and But, as an adult, I've learned that, God is like so awesome, and that he's been misinterpreted by many as being like an old man with a white beard on a throne up in the sky, when he is not. He is like so cool. He is ultra cool. And that vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. You know what that really means? If somebody messes with you, don't do anything. Well, if you're going to do something, go out and get a whole truckload of popcorn. And you know that old saying, sit back and pass the popcorn? See, God is so much smarter, and he knows everything that we don't know. He knows everything. He saw what you were doing the other night and the other afternoon and this morning and blah, 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 blah. So he can do it a gazillion, bazillion times better than us. See, he doesn't want us to get our hands dirty, getting even with low-life thugs, okay? Because he loves me, and he loves his believers so much that he doesn't want us to worry. He doesn't want us to get our hands dirty. He doesn't want us to have to be accountable to man's law, meaning like for us to go to jail or whatever. No. He loves us so much that he just wants us to chill and like have the popcorn, chill, relax, do like nice stuff, whatever. Also do our work and honor our family and all of that. But, you see, when somebody messes with people who really do believe in God, okay, you think God doesn't notice that? You don't think God doesn't notice what goes on? Even little petty stuff. He does notice it. And then he does stuff that is so much more complex. I'll use the word complex for lack of a better word. So much more complex than anything any human being, even the most sneaky and conniving person, can do. Like, in other words, he totally surpasses anything. I know I'm really like kind of going on and on here, but it's the truth. All I have to do is sit back, have popcorn, maybe some cheeseburgers. I don't know, because the diet starts next week. So I'm going to have my fun for the next, 5 or 6 days. But the whole interpretation of all these things that, I learned in Bible study and also when I was going to parochial school, it's like it has a whole new spin Um, I posted on my community tab 2 excerpts from Pulp Fiction, you know, um, where Samuel L. Jackson's character quotes the Bible. And he certainly does put an interesting spin on it. And the situation is really very interesting. But, like, there's a few people that you're just like a low-level thug. You're low-level evil. You're low-level pathetic. You're low-level sluts. Whatever it is you are, you're low-level. You're low-level. I don't think you have any faith in God because the way you're acting tells me. But you see, I'm not supposed to judge. I can only discern. So I won't judge. I'll try not to. But you're doing stuff and you're doing it low level. You're not like doing millions of dollars or, whatever. You're doing low level crap. And I don't go by what someone tells me or what's repeated or blah, blah, blah. I do my own digging around and poking around. And some people think they're so smart. And the truth is, you're so stupid. You have left so many clues about yourself when you go on social media that the people that messed with me and messed with people that I care about and played sick little games, I have volumes on you. Volumes that didn't even take me but a minute to find out. I didn't have to do anything illegal. I didn't have to go triangulating on a map or blah, 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 blah. You gave it away yourself with your big egos and your narcissism and your pride. And I have those characteristics too. And I guess we all do. If we don't, we're dead. But it's the level. And your level of narcissism, ego, and pride, and bragging, and lying, and posturing, and posing. I've often said, don't listen to what a person's saying. Look at what they're doing. If you have any videos up of yourself, I've looked at it and turned the volume off and looked at the background. And you'd be surprised. The little clues that you leave laying around in the background. The little tells, the information that you drop that make it so easy to know who you really are, to know where you really live, to know what your circumstances really are. And not going by other people's gossip. I'm not going to tell, when I left my last job before I retired, because I was able to stop working early. God bless my sister for helping me plan, but I worked really hard at my last job, and I felt like I didn't get all the respect that I should have gotten. But I didn't do anything nasty, not at all. I was an exemplary employee that gave 2 weeks' notice. And I could have quit a lot sooner than I did. But I wanted to make sure that I quit at the worst possible time. While giving them 2 weeks' notice and looking like butter could melt in my mouth, I screwed them over royally in a way, because I quit at a time that was really inconvenient for them. But it was my prerogative to quit with 2 weeks' notice. So if I have any bombs to drop on anyone or about anyone, I'm not doing it when other people manipulate me. I am going to do it in time, in the perfect time, or maybe not at all, because I will let someone else figure it out and let someone else drop the bombs. Because after all, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. So, everybody, have the day that you deserve. Bye.